It's always so good at this. I find myself just cracking up with the thought.
Pretty much keep going.
Actually, I was on Facebook the other day. And
And we're live. Welcome back to Trenkasha, everybody. Lovely to have you all with us tonight. We're trying something new tonight. The audio is a bit different. The video will be a little bit different. Hopefully better. So let us know how it sounds over there in listener land.
Can I just call out that due to us making a few changes right then, I am 99% certain that we were chatting through that entire intro and
oh no!
everything.
Oh god! I hope not.
I'm pretty sure.
Incredible.
Wait, they heard about Dad's waffle.
Yep. Thanks, dear madam. That one. Welcome to the insider track of Raging Roll. It's a classic for us. A real classic. A bit of an echo there, Jeremy.
It should be on. Should be fixed now.
Good.
Intro chat confirmed. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
All right. So tonight, I think the only person that really should be giving us the what happened last session is our very own Finry. Dan, would you like to take it away with a recap?
Yeah. So it started off with other people doing stuff. I wasn't really paying. No. No. So we had Malkis. He went on his own little adventure. Tried some heisting. He wanted to emulate his good friend Finry. It went pretty well. He made a friend. They didn't go on a date, which I found very surprising because that's very much goes against the grain of what we're doing at the moment.
Yeah, I felt like everybody needed a romance.
Everyone needs romance, exactly. Or maybe it's the sword, but that's just we don't want to get into that. That's going to be years of therapy. And then we had Asteria try to get in touch with her friend / lover Altaeus to varying degrees of success, aided of course by Finry. And then Hector went into business and has created probably the best / worst weapon to ever be introduced to Trenkasha, besides the crystals. And yeah, Harm went on a little sightseeing tour. He had a lot of fun, I assume.
There's nobody that's like waiting for him to show up out of the shadows and watching their back every night anymore or anything.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like nobody's going to remember him being there anyway because they're all dead.
Yeah, no harm, no done.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul.
Exactly, no harm. And then Finry finally got his moment that he's been waiting for to speak with Dakota Jones and find out where his mother and sister were. He's very excited, full of hope, vim and piss and vinegar and all that good stuff, only to have his world absolutely and totally shattered by the fact that his mother died on the trip with the slavers on the way to Avolo trying to save another slave, and his sister was sacrificed to the evil god Gragnell the Many-Limbed. So that was fun, and I definitely didn't need to, spend a couple of days by myself after that.
Indeed. And after such a eventful bit of information and reveal of those that you were seeking for so long, how did Finry react? What is Finry looking to now as a way to hold on some sort of hope for the future?
Finry, well, because he can't get to, he doesn't know, where their bodies are. All he has is 2 bits of his family. He has his mother's old apron that he wears around his waist, and a little toy bunny that was his sister's. That's all he was able to salvage, all he was able to find. So that night, he just didn't go back home. He back to the rest of the party. He went out into the fields outside of Bolo and had a little campfire remembrance to his mother and sister. Looking into the fire, all he thought to himself was, I'm going to make them pay, every single one of them.
And who did you call out to in that desperation for revenge?
Anyone that would listen, anyone that would help me achieve my goals.
And I think that's a perfect place for us to jump in to tonight's session. As you're yelling out into the night sky and vowing vengeance for those who have wronged you, your act of determination and your willingness to do whatever it takes to enact that revenge starts to send out a message to the cosmos. And a voice returns. A voice that is so loud you swear that the lightning of 1,000 storms is burrowing down to your exact location. As all you manage to see is a flash. Can you please make me as many death saves as it takes to get a result?
As many death saves, straight into the death saves.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. Let me just find where I can do that.
Turns out you're in harm's field, so start making death saves.
Yeah, I didn't know I went to freaking Anubis' Landing. Where do I find the death saves? Hang on, let me just drop myself to 0. That should do it.
Yeah, that should do it.
Yeah, you've taken all max health worth of damage.
Cool. All right, let's do a death save. Let's roll a standard D20. Success.
Oh,
One success. Nice.
Nice. Rolled a sweet 19.
It's a 19 on that one. That's a 10 on that one. That's another
a
success.
Pass. That's a pass.
one more
Cheap
could
and
say you can do it.
That's another
Oh,
19. Another
Oh,
3
how good.
successes in a row.
Oh, hot dog, we have a result.
You hear a voice boom across the landscape as you look around and the lightning has settled. A figure brimming with power stands before you. A man who seems mostly made out of lightning itself. Looking down at you, this man stands 3 stories tall as his voice bellows with a crackle of the wind and the fury. What mortal dares to call out to Khalil?
Hi, Khalil. I'm Finry. You're very tall. And I'm well. Most people are tall to me. I'm a halfling. Can you shrink a little bit? Just my neck. I've had a bit of a day.
You have the audacity to survive when I smite you, and still you speak as if I should level myself, even one small mite of a distance, to be closer to your insignificance.
Well, I got shit to do, so get busy living or get busy dying, as it were, and I've got shit to do. So
You see just again a fury of white as you feel burning pain sear across your entire body. Make another death save throw for section for me.
we're at the 12.
Yep.
Better click that. That's a nat 1, but as a halfling, I can't roll a nat 1. So
all right,
okay, that's
all
a
right.
6. That's
One
a fail.
success, one failure.
That's another success.
2 successes,
That's a 12.
1 failure. 3 successes.
That's an 18. So it's another. I'm back up, and I just jump up, and I'm like, "Come on, dude! Ow, shit!"
Do not dare to talk to me like that. I am Fury incarnate. When you seek revenge, I have sought it before countless times.
Well, if it's revenge that you're after,
I have sought revenge and I have gotten it. I sit now as the king of all gods. My domain is eternal, and my power even more so. I seek for nothing, and yet you ask and petition my help.
well, yeah, you know, why start at the bottom? Where can you go straight to the big guy? I've got people. I've got a thing. Another. I don't know if he's got. Did you know the name Gragneil?
I've heard of him once. He must be an intern in the god realm.
Yeah, like lower echelon, sort of. Yeah, intern. Doesn't get
Must
paid
have
for
passed
stuff.
him once or twice in the hallways.
Yeah, I heard he's very handsy. I'm going to take him out. And I'm going to punish Krago. Every single last one of those slavers will feel the hot ire of my salad fork of doom. And I flash the salad fork of doom.
He looks and he just takes a moment at the fork of doom. He's like, I have heard that there is a scuffle. I would have done something, but it is so far beneath me that it's not worth my time. But if you think you're worthy, maybe I shall set that as your first task.
Which part? Kill Gragneil or destroy kill all the slavers?
Why not both? I see you're ambitious.
Oh yeah. No, they're all going to fucking pay for what they did. Just want to make sure I do it properly. This is my first time dealing with the god. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, Finry. It is not many who can succumb to my power, not once but twice, and live to tell the tale. I will let you live. I will not kill you this day for what you have done in calling me from my important work. But I warn you, Finry, I am not a god who gives second chances. If you die in my service, there will be no resurrection. You have signed yourself up to a deadly encounter. Succeed, and you will be rewarded in my kingdom. Fail, and I will let the gods of death do as they wish to you and your soul.
You know what, big man? You got yourself a deal, and I hold out my fist for a fist bump.
The dude just looks at you, and you see a lightning bolt come down towards your head, and everything just goes into slow motion as you watch the electricity just arc through the sky. You see it begin to spread as a mass of electricity starts to basically center on your location. And as you watch it about to hit your head, Khalil disappears, and so does the lightning bolt.
Look down at my fist. Look down at the fire, which I assume now is very much out.
It's flaring. It is vibrant as hell right now. It is a bonfire where you put kindling in it.
Yeah, dollar pay. And I'll make my way back into town.
Beautiful. And as you twirl your salad fork as you normally do, you notice that in your rotations as you stab, there seems to be a little zap in the air with every strike. Your salad fork of doom now does a lightning damage.
Oh, dope. So cool. I immediately go to stick my tongue.
It zaps you. You now have one of those joke pens. It's like everybody's like, "Hey, does anybody have a fork to eat my salad?" You're like, "Here you go."
I'll make my way back through town, not hiding where I am, and I might just leave a note on a wall. Ask if Jason can meet me. Jason can meet me.
And
then
as you
head my way back to the party. Yeah.
As you before you depart, there's an instance where there's a knock on your door from the innkeeper, who lets you know that you have a guest. She says, "There's a man here saying that his name's Jason and he wanted to speak to you."
Oh yes, please do show him in.
And you see Jason walk over to you, a little bit of a cocky grin, as he normally does. See, we managed to escape their old friend.
As I can see, you did as well. Are we in a room by ourselves?
Yeah, you are. It's in your inn room.
Okay, and I assume the rest of the party's waiting outside for us.
They're probably preparing for the trip ahead. Everybody's sort of packing up their stuff, and it's the morning of the departure.
Excellent. I'll come on, close the door. Let's have a quick word. I got to leave soon.
All right. No funny business, eh, Finry?
No, all I got is jokes, mate.
Yeah, he closes the door behind him, and he's cleaning out his teeth with the point of a dagger.
Cool. And I'll go over to put my hand out to give him a handshake.
And he says, he looks at you a little bit suspiciously. What are you trying to do? Are you does it make are you trying to get him to shake your hand?
Oh, I just want his friendly greeting, hey, how you doing?
Right, because the last time you guys had a bit of animosity.
Not too much animosity. We were a little bit, all water under the bridge, as it were. Considering
yeah, he brings it in. He's like, "How are you, old friend?"
I'm good, and I stab him in the throat with my salad fork of doom.
Oh my goodness.
As you stab him, you see a bolt of lightning seemingly come from him to the sky as it travels from your fork back into the heavens. You hear a booming voice in your mind. One down.
One down, and I'll put the body under the bed and try my best to lock the door.
It's like a straw bed, so
okay.
kind of just you can still see the silhouette of a man, sort of over the top.
He's sleeping, and then I'll make my way down to the rest of the party.
Damn, so just for everybody in the stream, you've taken a level here, right?
Yes.
You've taken a bit of a a turn from your original sort of character path. You want to tell everybody a little bit about that?
Yeah, I've taken a level in Paladin. Definitely going to be going, if you hadn't guessed, the Oath of Vengeance. So, making my way there.
Yeah, and that definitely was something special. And you find yourself amongst your party as everybody is set to depart from Avolo today. And where is it that you're all heading?
Prenine! Or Pinemont Fort, or
Mm.
the Second Ring.
Which one is it? You can go to both. Going to Prenine does require a bit of a detour through the desert to go to the town, but you can also go directly to Pinemont Fort as well if you'd like. But then you will miss going out to Prenine and finding out more about the creation of those abominations that you saw in the city.
Yeah, so I don't think Malkis has told everybody yet about what he saw during the downtime. So I think now would be a good time to tell everybody.
You guys are all
Exciting.
sitting at breakfast. Finry comes down with a bit of quietness to him, bit of calm that is unusual for Finry. Always a bit hoppy and energetic.
Do you smell that harm in the air? That's that feeling of somebody that's moving towards the darker end.
Smells delicious.
Everyone, I have an announcement.
It
Yes.
better be about pocket bacon.
Well, no. So during the last week, I met a lady named Cora, and so she had a Drameshian accent and was with a large half-orc man at that house that we tried to rob a while ago. She can see through invis, extremely confident, and the most important thing is that she told me she's been to 2 circles already.
What?
Now, I don't know about you. I know. I'm not sure how this how these circles work, but apparently her and her crew have been to 2 already. And what's scary is that she knew about us, she knew my name, she knew we had the rings, and then she knew that I didn't have a ring myself, and said that potentially maybe in the future I could become an ally with her.
Have we
So-
not
What?
already learned not to follow a woman and an orc? For we then follow Ray up through the valley of the shadow of death. Like, do you all want to continue down that path again with us?
Rhea, you're very dramatic at the moment. Malkis, I think a better question is, how did she know all this about you? Did you ask her this?
Yes, we had a small conversation as I, stole a couple. Stole just a couple hundred gold, and I might throw a bag of it on the table.
Nice.
It's very generous of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It was striking. She was extremely confident. If I wasn't so tired at the time, I would have struck her down, but she gave me some bad vibes.
Should have asked her on a date. I say, my plate of breakfast.
I'm taken, and I'll
Did-
touch my sword a little bit.
She's like,
Oh
you just
God,
hear
not
your
breakfast
sword.
table. Not
Your sword just like in the back is like, that's right, bitch.
Malkis,
Anyways, yes.
do we know where she's been already?
She didn't say which circles or how she went there. Just that she's been to 2 already.
Did she look
There might.
like she? No, I don't know. Where did you say she was from? Dramesh.
Yes, I think she might be Drameshian, or at least she learnt how to speak Common there. 'Cause she had a Drameshian accent.
Interesting.
Now, I'm not sure if this is some kind of Drameshian special secret service hit squad that somehow knows about this magical ability, or it's somehow related to the other powerful people we met.
And she was with only one other
Yes, an orc, large half-orc man, wearing barely anything.
Well, that's me out of questions.
Yeah. So, I think that leaves us, with the two options. Do we go full steam ahead, try to get ahead of them on the circles, or do we put that off? Go to Panine.
I think, for what it's worth, I think, it's better that we have it, considering, we are the chosen. I think we go for the ring.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's kind of concerning that they've already been to 2 rings. Weren't we meant to go there? I mean, what if they use it against us? Like, we need to keep that in mind. We need to make sure we stop that. Like, that's not good, you guys. That's really not good.
Stereo makes
I
a
mean,
good
there's
point.
7, and then they have 2.
We've been bitten before.
Like, that's like, I can't do maths, but that's like a third, right?
Yes, that's very close.
Is that right, Max?
I think it's about 2
that's pretty
sevens.
right. At least 4/5. Yeah.
So,
2 sevens of sweet FA.
are we decided then?
And she's different from the orc lady, right?
Yes.
How many people are after these circles,
Fair point, Asteria.
guys?
What say we then head onwards?
We need an ally. We can't keep relying on ourselves.
We've had a few chances for allies, and we've had problems with all of them.
Except for Isabeth, we've actually been pretty lucky with Isabeth.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, but if we'd
Hey, and that
if things had gone different, led left.
that inflatable cat bartender was pretty helpful. He didn't betray you once.
Yeah, why don't we just forget about the rings? Let's go back to the Chili Weasel canteen and just spend the rest of the...
Retire early.
And we can help franchise.
Financially independent, retire early. We'll make a fire movement in Trenkasha.
Done and done.
So, are we decided then that we go straight to Pinemore Fort, try and collect the rest of these circles and solve their mystery before anyone more dangerous than us is able to?
Yeah, I think that might be the best. Did anyone get any notes from Flint?
You guys have seen a note that Flint has gone off ahead. He's actually headed back to Pinemore Fort himself. He found something in the library and he had to go confirm. And he would wait for you there in the tavern to discuss it if his hunch was right.
All right.
So are we all in agreement then?
So do we follow him? Should we follow him?
Yeah, let's go do this thing.
Oh yeah.
All together now.
No,
Back Power Rangers.
So tonight then we're going to have a bit of a road trip episode. So
Yeah. What is the route that we're taking, Mr. DM?
Do we
How are
can
we
we
gonna
buy
get
horses?
66.
You guys can buy horses if you want. I'm more than happy for that. I have in the past had players who chose to actually name their horses and tell me what breed of horse they have, and send me pictures of their fake horses. So feel free to just dive right into that
Oh my God,
horse
can we
girl
do that?
fantasy if you feel like it.
We
think I
did
want
that
a
in Axe
donkey.
Inc, and I think we should
A
do it
donkey,
again.
yeah, no, not quite as fast, but very durable.
Oh my God.
And Malkis, just on your map behind you, see if you can point out where we are right now and where we need to get to.
Yeah, so we're right here. And we need to get up here. Now there's multiple routes we can take. So for instance, we could go east safely through Nandar. Maybe pass through these mountains here. I'm not sure who controls that. Never been there myself. And then up to Ramesh that way, or maybe take a boat around the Frozen Isles. Or we could go straight up north, potentially pass around Krago, but that's a bit dangerous. We could go to one of these cities, catch a boat over, Tremesh there. It all depends.
Lots
What
of
would be the fastest way?
So, I mean, your fastest way is probably to take the highway up, which is the big fat dotted line in the middle there, the road most traveled. You do see there that it actually goes through the Great Lake of Rendell, specifically because it avoids Krago. It's a bit of a detour that avoids them entirely. And then going through the forests south of Voimont as you to Pine Moor. But the other pathways of heading through to the east and getting a boat from Owich through the Frozen Isles is definitely an option. And potentially even going all the way south with Avon Wrath and taking one of the Navy fleet there that trade with the north.
Are there any cruise ships?
No, unfortunately, Princess Cruises hasn't been invented yet in this timeline.
Damn, I really want a gastro.
Yeah, I know. Carnival is up there. Like they've got crystal-powered dinghies at the moment. Just a little bit more time, and they'll be cruising the skies. I mean, the waters.
But if Pacific Cruises wishes to sponsor this stream, we would love to have
Do
it.
they have anything?
But not your
Sorry,
gastro.
Hitsa?
Do the Navy have anything to do with the Council of Dramesh?
Not the Nandarian Navy,
No?
no.
Oh
So,
no, sorry, the traders. I mean,
Which ones?
to Vermont. Never mind, ignore me. Just ignore
There'd
me.
definitely be traders from
All good.
Krago coming up and down that
Yeah.
highway.
But yeah, the Avon Wrath is known for its gnomish and halfling navy. They are traders during peace times, and they weaponize their fleet during war times, and they've actually protected Nandar for many centuries as a result, because nobody can hit them from the water.
Would we have had a map of this country by now?
Yep. I'm more than happy for you guys to use the Legend Keeper map as sort of a reference for what your characters would probably know.
Okay. So I've been studying the map a little bit, and what if we need to go north to start with anyway? What say we grab a few horses and head straight up to Stormy Mill, stopping just short of Krago, and then decide whether we go wide of it or jump across the bay in the Great Lake across to Rendell's Landing.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
Okay. I guess first thing we should find is some transport then.
Beautiful. There are plenty of horses in the city, as it is part of that sort of main trade route on the land between the states. It becomes one of those center points of the cog. So we can use the standard pricing for horses in 5e. Let's quickly find that out.
How much is it for a carriage?
Well, mountain vehicle seems like a great section to inquire, doesn't it? So as we start to look at a carriage is 100 gold pieces.
I'm buying one.
Oh, gee, yeah. We can all buy one.
How much are horses?
So
Like
the
to
horses
purchase?
themselves are... You're probably looking for draft horses, right? If you're looking to get carriages.
Yeah, sure.
So
Well, I
it's
mean-
the difference
I
between
want a riding horse.
50 gold pieces
well.
for a draft horse, and you'll need 2 of those per carriage, or a riding horse, which is 75 gold pieces.
So how
Now-
many people fit in a carriage?
You could probably fit 3
This is
people
just for me.
comfortably. But if you do want more than that, you might want to add an additional set of draft horses onto the carriage as well.
Do you just get 2 carriages?
I think the shorties should be in the carriage just to help out. I'm happy to get my own horse. I love that idea. I'm gonna get a Frisian horse, please, DM.
Beautiful. Again, feel free to send me pictures of your imaginary horse. Would love to meet the cutie. Otherwise,
oh my god, I
there is-
get to do them as well, don't I?
You do, and we'll even get to make little neigh animal noises and stuff. It's
Be
really
sure to tune
exciting.
in next week for Black Beauty.
There is the other option. The
Oh
last
my
one.
god, I was actually considering that as a name.
Good. But we also have the capacity for a war horse. So a war horse is 400 gold pieces.
Jeez. It's the same amount as a breastplate.
Yeah, it's one that won't actually get skittish if you take
Malkis
it
has the
in
cash.
combat.
Just saying, Malkis.
Money bags.
A warhorse.
Money bags, Malkis.
Can I cast spells on a warhorse?
Yeah, most likely. It will probably depend on their training, right? You'll see that most horses have only been trained for physical combat. Only recently have horses been trained to avoid fire and ice and lightning blasts. So you just have to make sure that the trainer has done their due diligence on that particular front.
Yeah, I might pick one up actually.
Malkis, how much money
Yeah.
did you get us?
Just a couple hundred, you
How
know.
much money did you get us from all this stuff? You said you were sharing that?
Yeah. So it was 300 and something. I think it was like 361 or something like that. I'm happy to 50 or so. Yeah, I'll just give everyone an even 50.
Nice.
So
Thank you.
Awesome.
2, 3,
Thank you,
Oh,
Malkis.
thank you.
So I assume everybody has prepared for the trip and has got their rations ready, had all of their weapons sharpened for the journey ahead, lots of water, all that good stuff.
Just one thing before we head off. I'd like to do two things in the days we've had to prepare. I'd like to craft myself a bag of holding, which
Okay.
I'm now able to do,
Well done. Congratulations.
and also craft myself a homunculus, a
Ooh.
mechanical homunculus, which looks like a mechanical owl.
Awesome.
Is its name Archimedes?
Now, did you get inspired by the homunculi you saw from the creatures that were under the city?
These are very, very different. So think of it like a
Right.
like a toy robot, but the label just says homunculus.
Nice. Yeah, you don't know what a robot is. They just don't exist yet. That's
Exactly.
fine.
I just made a machine owl.
Very cool. So everybody's preparing nicely. As we look at the map, every square there is about a day's journey. As we progress through the land, and then every ocean tile will probably add an extra day beyond that one per day, as well as the desert. Both of those considered a bit more of a difficult terrain as such, and any sort of mountainous travel probably adding an extra day on top of that as well at 3 days per square. But
Can I just confirm all the animals and carriages we got?
so as
just
I
from
understand,
the
we have
team
2 carriages.
before we start. So we got, yeah, and then
4.
did Malkis get a
warhorse,
horse?
yes.
Did you get your own horse?
No, I'm not getting a warhorse. I won't be able to
'Cause
use
can
my
I-
shield on it.
Damn. So we have a riding horse.
I kind of want
You
a
could
horse
get yourself
now,
a
though.
horse. It's very pretentious, and I think it fits well with your character.
Can't you just turn into a horse?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Robin, very important question.
yes,
Yeah.
That's
Very
Mariah,
important
that's
question.
not Asteria.
If a Hinsa turns into a horse or a cow or something like that,
Yeah.
can we like cut parts of her body off and eat her as sustenance? And then when
Hmm.
she turns back, she can just heal.
I think technically
Ooh,
the magic would actually, if you cut too much off of her to the point where she died, then she would turn back. So you can cut
Right.
until she turns back, and then that's sort of the limit.
If she
Interesting.
turns into an animal, can we sell her at each town? Then she turns back and comes joins up with us.
Now, I think just from a moral point of view, and the fact that you're trying to avoid slavery, the thin line between selling a human as an animal and selling a human as a human seems quite close to that treacherous line that we're toying with. Maybe we should just not sell or eat any of the party members.
Okay,
You know what?
okay.
As like
okay.
a- as a
yeah,
rough
If
rule.
he turns
as a rule.
into an animal that produces
Screw it.
milk,
I'm gonna buy a
Oh
wolf.
god.
You're gonna buy a warhorse.
I love it.
Okay, so you
Gonna turn onto.
So when I buy the horse, do they come with all the saddles and all
Sure.
that stuff?
you've got all of the
I can't
bridle,
even-
you've got
yeah.
the saddle.
And how much are horse
Horse
rations?
rations are 5 copper pieces a day.
Sweet. Guys, how far do you think the journey's going to take? How many days?
A while.
A while. I mean, we've got like
We
5,
just don't face palm.
probably 11. Then we've got 15, probably 20 days
Like 3
at a
weeks.
rough
Yeah, 3
estimate.
weeks.
Can I put the feed on the carriage?
Yeah,
'Cause
no, it
it's
can
going to be
carry up
really
to
heavy. Is
600
that all right?
pounds per carriage.
Sweet.
Just quick
Cool.
thing.
Will I buy enough? Stuff
I'm
on my
sure that
horse.
you would be a very responsible horse owner. The guy probably sold you extra.
I feel like you're being
He probably
sarcastic
sold
and
you
I don't
extra
like that.
because he was trying to upsell you into some premium stock. Did you get warhorse insurance?
It's still 400, right?
What about premium hoof protection?
Did you Scotch guard the mane?
Okay. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so
Did you clear coat
I have a
the
warhorse.
fur?
So how much was
Yeah,
that,
so
Robert?
400 for that, and then we're looking at 5 copper pieces times 20, roughly, for the feed.
Plus a
Okay.
tail
So
degreaser.
So that,
it's like 2
oh, I
gold,
hate
isn't it?
Matt.
For the feed?
Yeah, it's not that much.
That's quick maths.
100 copper. Got it. Thanks, guys.
Beautiful.
I'd just like to see quickly if I can just get a normal breastplate.
No, that's fine. I'll let you use the prices in the player's handbook.
Can I haggle down 20 gold pieces?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Let's close that first.
This is the most RP heavy negotiation.
So, well,
Yeah.
I want to get moving just very quickly. Want to get this out of the way. Persuasion. It's an 8.
Yeah, no way. You can't even wear a breastplate. This guy just looks you up and down. It's like, if you're paying for it, you're paying full value. Like,
Cool.
if you die in my breastplate, I don't want to have lost profit and lost reputation.
All right, cool. Well, now you've also hurt my feelings, and I walk out.
Man, it's a bit of a painful time for Finry, eh?
Yeah, he's just not having any luck. Well, no, he used all his luck when he friggin' almost got fucking smited by a god.
Oh, beautiful. All right, so as everybody is set to go, both carriages are beautifully packed. The dads of the party have Tetrised all of the baggage in the back.
It's the 2 death clerics.
Yeah.
And we've got Asteria just sitting there proudly on her warhorse, looking every bit the daughter of a noble that she is.
Yes.
Look, I got a horse, you guys.
What's its
Look at
name?
my horse. Isn't she pretty?
Nice.
Is-
Midnight.
It's
Right
a blonde
Like,
horse.
I
It's
like
a really
the
strange.
Yeah.
Black Frisian horse. It's
did
a
you send him a
really
photo
pretty.
yet? If you didn't send him a photo, it doesn't exist. It's a blonde
Yeah,
horse.
no, you just get me a breed. I don't know horse breeds.
I already stated it's a Frisian horse.
Okay. Oh well, that.
It's the one Kim Kardashian has.
All right, cool.
Well,
No, I just
No.
chose
Okay.
because it's really pretty.
well, I'm very happy for you, Asteria. I'm just worried that it can be quite dangerous on the road.
you can have a
No,
turn if
I'm
you
good.
like.
I'll just get in the back of the cart. The horse, I'm like up to its knee. So No,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
good.
Beautiful. So, before we start our journey, it's probably a good time to have a small break. And after, in about 10 minutes, we'll be back, and we will set off and see what befalls the party on their journey to the second circle.
Nothing bad will happen to the party.
Nothing at all. It'll be fine.
Nothing at all. It'll be fine.
I'll see everybody at 9:40.
Sounds
All right,
good.
see you all then.
Lovely.
Adios.
I mean,
Finry,
if you don't tickle the
And we are
prostate, why
back.
would you do it?
It is good to return. We have all rested up. We have gotten ourselves some snacks for the road trip ahead.
And
we've
welcome,
even
Raiders.
been raided
Woo!
by
Wow.
the Dice
Great timing.
Casters. Thank
Thanks,
you very
boys.
much
Yeah.
for the raid. Welcome. We're just jumping into second half of our episode tonight as the party sets off to travel to a hidden temple or dungeon containing a hidden aspect of some legendary weapons. So you're just in time for some RPG fun. Everybody, how have you prepared for this trip, and are you ready to depart?
Hector has been brewing up one spare potion in his spare time. What that is, I don't know yet. But then,
I like
Yeah,
the
like I
mystery.
mentioned.
I like the mystery.
well, I've got to roll for it. But yeah, no, he's ready to go. He's been testing out his bracer of blades, and he's lock and loaded.
Very cool. We'll look forward to hopefully running into some non-deadly enemies on the road to hopefully test that new weapon out on.
Love it.
Let's see what we've got. So for this particular session, we're going to be going through a little bit of a encounter table. So if we start off with we'll take turns as we go and progress through each day. Just so that it's not me that's choosing it for you. I've got a list here of 100 potential outcomes, and we'll let the dice
100.
decide whether or not there is an outcome at all. So as we all head in the first part of this journey, who of the party would like to make the first roll to see how the journey goes for them?
Surely it's a Hinza out in front, yeah.
A hinter.
I'll do it.
Surely.
Astera,
Surely
with
with
your
it.
war horse proudly trotting ahead of the pack, you stand at the
Right.
forefront of this group. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Shall do. Okay, why aren't you working? Sorry. You know me and technology.
it doesn't take
Thanks
a
for the
genius.
follow.
It's coming.
Goodimus
follow.
Prime. Thanks for the follow.
Woo!
Thank you
Awesome.
very much.
Can I roll on D&D Beyond? Because my
Well, yeah,
thing's
absolutely. As long as
loading.
you can give me the roll.
D100.
D20
Let's
to
do
begin
this.
with.
Oh, and Lauren T
I
777.
know.
Thank you for the follow.
Oh,
D20
D20.
to see if anything happens, and then we'll see what does happen if it does.
Elder Red Dragon.
Okay, D20. Got it.
Carlos, you know you
rolled.
haven't seen a dragon in this world yet.
True.
Yeah, he
They
said.
don't
Yet.
exist.
Yet.
I mean, Dungeons and Dragons, it feels like it's two halves of the same coin.
I feel like it should be Dungeons and Days.
Okay, I rolled a
A
13.
13. Ooh. You think 13 is
wait.
a lucky number, Ahimsa?
Oh god.
It's been
Well,
fun knowing you, Hinza.
You hear a roar in the distance, Anna. Roll a D100 for us.
Got it. Okay. It's working now.
Ooh, what is
Two.
it?
A 2.
A 2.
I say that as nothing. Oh,
That-
wait, it happened.
Wow.
Two
It's,
As
oh god.
you are
chances.
as you are riding, your horse is not phased at all as a dwarf falls from the sky at your feet. Your horse trots over it as if it's nothing. It's war training, making sure that it does not even falter under these circumstances. But I doubt that you are as resolute. Make a con save to see if you can hold on to the horse's reins as this dwarf falls from the sky.
Okay,
Feels
roll.
like a weird version of Jumanji.
So my con is my modifier, yeah?
You hold on with
So
resolve
it's a d20 plus 17.
as you roll that 17. What do you do as you accidentally ride over this dwarf?
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? What happened? Where did you come from? What?
There
Did you
is
just come
there
here
is
in the middle of
no
nowhere falling on
response.
helpless people?
There's no response
Oh my
from the
goodness.
dwarf.
Guys, I think I killed someone.
About time.
Henry? Guys,
Yes.
I think I killed someone.
You can't just go around killing people.
So this dwarf fell.
What, in front
So
of
this
your
dwarf fell
hell?
on top of me, and my horse kind of trampled it.
Why didn't you stop him from Oh my god!
Can I get off my horse? I get off my horse and I cast healing word.
As you
You're
channel your spell,
Get better.
you try and push all of your magic towards this creature, and again the wounds are repaired, but the body remains motionless.
Oh, come on. Hey, I have some medicine training. Hang on, give me a second.
Guys.
Give me a second. And I'm gonna start patting him and making sure, like, seeing where the wounds are and checking his pockets and seeing if there's anything valuable on him.
You notice that
So good.
that
I
firstly,
get down and help.
the main issue, it seems, with this particular dwarf is that he is far flatter than he should be. So that seems to be the
Find some way
Oh,
to,
no.
to blow into him, maybe. Inflate him a bit.
Yeah. It seems
Yeah.
like he needs to maybe not be as compressed as he is, as if if you could reverse the impact with the ground, he might be okay. And the indents from the hooves don't seem to be sort of genetically imbued in him, but rather circumstantial. But as you go through your beautiful medical due diligence, you find in his pocket a journal, a book of sorts with a inscription on the front, as well as a signet around his neck, which seems to be dangling from a chain made of gold.
Oh,
Do I see that Finry has gotten
He's
the
filling
book?
out. You can go ahead and make a perception check if you'd like.
Sweet. I have
You
plus
can give me a
8.
stealth roll too, please, Master Rogue, if you want to hide it.
yeah, sure. I don't know. Will a 28 do it?
Most likely, yeah.
Oh,
I would say that you, as a master, both paladin
Oh, damn it.
and rogue, you hide the book as and you pocket the pendant somehow as well.
I still very, very. As I'm patting him down, checking his wound, checking his eyes
he
and stuff.
okay?
Hey, let
Can
me
you
just
help
check for a
Finry?
pulse. And as I go to check for the pulse, when I bring my hand back, that's when the pendant is in my hand, off his neck, and I'm like, I'm really sorry, Asteria, but you killed him. No, you didn't. It was probably the fall.
Can I-
It was
No,
probably the
this can't
fall.
be.
And
But we
then-
can't rule out the other option either.
But yeah, exactly. We can't rule out the other option, that the horse.
Okay. Well, look. I actually know medicine, so I'm gonna
Sure.
try and do a medicine check.
Roll
Can
for
I do anything?
diagnosis.
Robin, can I do a medicine check?
While she's rolling that, I'm going to yell out to Finry. Finry, has
Roll the
the
diagnosis.
guy that Asteria killed got a name? Just check my book.
Oh, I'll check my new book.
Kill him.
Yeah, Asteria,
Guys!
as you inspect this man, you realize
I
that,
can
again,
hit him. 21.
the fact that his organs are on the outside of his body seems problematic.
Hector climbs out. Hector climbs out from
You didn't say
behind.
that. You
Behind.
did not say that.
Hector climbs out from the carriage and just walks over to Asteria. It's like taps her on the shoulder. There's nothing we can do here, Asteria. It is what it is. Look at his mangled corpse. This is.
Okay, so
We're done here.
Mangled.
okay.
Such a good word.
Okay, I'm gonna what's the spell again? I'm gonna mold the earth, and I'm like, can you guys help me shove him, please? I feel
Asteria,
like the least we could do.
Something you
Can
need
I-
to learn, okay?
No?
When you make
Yeah?
a mess, you clean it up yourself. Walk away.
A bit of wisdom that I was once told at the ripe old age of 12 was, if you fuck it, you fix it. And I think this is one of those occasions.
Agreed.
Oh, Hector, can you please
How
help me roll
how
the
far can
body,
you throw something
please?
with mage hand?
Not very far. It's not a very strong hand.
Can I?
Hysteria, what would you like me to do? What's the plan here? Just
Okay,
to
so-
get him off the road, or
Hey, let's just shove his body. Let's just move
Into
the
the
body
hole.
into the hole. Like, or what if I tie it around my horse and then the
I
horse
mean,
can move it?
you're able to
What do you
move this
think,
thing
Hector?
by your own strength. Like, it's not a giant. It's a dwarf.
Oh, really?
just get it out of the way so we can carry on?
Okay, fair. Okay,
Oh, guys,
I
Don't
mold
forget
earth
these-
and then I.
his kidney is just there. Don't forget that. Don't leave that out.
You see a vulture begin to like circle the kidney.
Okay.
Come on, hold up.
What do
I yell out
okay,
from
so
the
it's all
carriage.
fair.
from your solo carriage.
Yeah, I definitely did not kill a dwarf.
killed a
That's
dwarf.
definitely not what happened. Let's go on, guys.
Jesus.
Come on.
Nothing happened. Let's go. Can I also druid? Can I proceed?
What are you
can I
trying to
druid
do?
craft
Just
as well?
just describe your
Some
plan.
flowers. Sorry, no, not druid craft.
We'd all like to know what the plan is, Hysteria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hurry up and do this. I'm just going to sweep
Okay,
one of
so
the leaves.
I've used the mold earth to dig dug a grave with mold. Well, I didn't dig it. I spelled it, and then
Yep.
I rolled them in, and I cover it back up, and I kind of drew a craft precipitation flowers, and I'm like,
Here lies my
I'm sorry.
first
Just
victim.
walk off.
Of many.
Oh my god, you're right. He's the first
Yep.
humanoid I killed. Oh dear.
Welcome to the dark side.
Oh no,
We have
guys.
cookies.
Yeah, slowly, one by one, we're eliminating any good this party had.
Okay,
Oh my goodness. Okay, she's gonna get back on the horse, but she is very close to a panic attack because she killed someone.
As soon as Asteria gets back on her horse, I'm going to use telekinesis to slap it on the ass to get it moving.
It is unfazed. The war training of this thing means that it can take as many slaps as you want to give it.
Okay, I pull out my axe. No, I'm kidding.
As we're going, and I see
Um,
Asteria on the verge of a panic attack,
Let's go.
I hold my tongue and don't mention anything as the carriages that are behind her run over the flowers on this grave.
Probably a good call. Probably a good call. Are you having a look at the journal at all?
Oh yeah, no. As soon as I'm back in the carriage and we're on our way, I'll have a quick look at the journal because I want to know why a dwarf just fell out of the sky.
Awesome. So you actually find that the journal is a book, looks like a sort of a notebook that you assume belonged to the dwarf. The pendant around their neck, as you sense it, you see some sort of feel some sort of connection, some magic that it was imbued in that, as if it was some sort of a focus for the magical energy that the dwarf was trying to expel. The book is filled with many notes, and you realize that this is its spell book. It seems to be ways of casting spells and different tricks and incantations that this dwarf had learned over time. And as you get towards the end, flipping through, you start to see research around teleportation. As you begin to again look through it, you find the last page is scrawled a couple of different circles. The first few were crude, and yet as they progressed, they became clearer and clearer. And you see that between the last two pages, there was sort of a clear delineation where the man had written option 1 and option 2. And that's the last note that was there, is these two circles drawn with option 1 and option 2 above them.
And when you when you say circles, you mean like Full Metal Alchemist style circles, like
Yeah, so
with,
sorry,
like,
so
runes and
circles
stuff
with like ruins and sort of magical symbols around the perimeter and sort of arcing patterns into the center.
Okay, and then the pen is like an arcane focus sort of thing, kind of like what the holy symbols and stuff that the two edgelords have.
Yeah. Less holy and more cool and arcane though.
Like my
Yeah,
crown.
Like the crowd, yeah.
Yeah.
It
Of
only
course
makes
I have a
sense.
crown.
Yeah,
It's
this
crystals.
is true. I don't know why I even questioned it.
It's my Druidic
Cool.
focus.
I'll is Hector? Are you doing your own horse, Hector, or
No, I'm in the wagon.
if you're with me, I'll be like, hey, check out what I found, and I'll show him the
What's this?
circles and stuff. It
Oh.
looks like he was able to like translocate himself from one place to another. However, he's tried one of these two last options, is my assumption, but it didn't go well because I'm pretty sure he didn't mean to fall from the sky and die.
I wonder which one of those two options he just suffered.
Well, wouldn't you go option 1 to start off with?
You certainly would expect if he's written option 2, he survived option 1. Right, interesting. Let me take a look at that.
Yeah, sure, of course. And did you want? I have a cool little pendant. Will that help you with anything, or is
Did he have that on him?
Yeah.
Yes. It might be connected. Let me take that along and have a look as we travel.
Okay. All right.
Cool. So with what you've got there is a crudely written and untested sort of spell that is the circle of teleportation.
Okay.
So with enough time and the appropriate gold expenditure and obviously the right level, you will be able to utilize that as needed.
Sweet.
Awesome. The rest of the day, though, is uneventful. It seems that one dwarf falling from the sky in front of you is probably enough for a single day. As the party moves on and rests again for the evening, a lovely night. The sky clear of any falling dwarfs. The chance of humanoid rain reduced for this particular day. You all rest up well. The evening comes and goes, and morning again takes rise as the birds and wildlife begin to stir, and you all are ready for a second day of traveling. Anybody feel like rolling on that D20 table for me again?
I'll do it. I volunteer as tribute.
What could go wrong with Finry rolling?
Exactly. That's a 7.
Can't kill someone.
Roll that D100. I'm just waiting
55.
for that
So
nat 1.
55. So that's like a middle ground.
55. All right. As you guys are riding, make a perception check.
Just
Group?
for this.
Well, I'm
All of
assuming that Finry is in the lead today. So Finry, for
Whoop.
the sake of the party, can you make that perception?
Sorry.
check?
21.
21.
Wow.
Your thief sort of sight and your sort of attention to detail has alluded to a trap that has been set for you in the path ahead. You notice that across the road are caltrops that have been left, surely to catch yourself or someone else unawares and take your party down so that you can be ambushed. What do you do?
I'll immediately start yelling out, "Stop, stop, stop, stop!" And then I'm immediately going to look around because being who I am, not my first, I know that whoever's put these down probably isn't far behind. And I'm trying to see if I can find where they're hiding.
Awesome. As you yell, "Stop, stop, stop," I'm going to let you roll for initiative, please, everybody.
Right.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, we're gonna put our counter on, don't we?
Here
We
we
do have to put our
go.
tokens in.
Take us in the roll for initiative.
Gonna pop you guys into an old favorite map of ours, that road turnoff that we had that other session.
Nice.
It'll probably work very well for this scene. Hopefully everybody is on there now.
There's a bunch of.
We'll get rid of the chaff, shall we?
Oh, that was almost going to be a decent initiative, but that's all right. That's just
We'll make an active encounter. There's Hector Hargraves up there.
Oh,
didn't go
crap.
through. Why didn't
Let's
my
see
12
everybody
go
else.
through?
What?
Jump
Why didn't my
in.
12 go through?
Yeah, I'm having a nap.
Because you might have
Oh,
rolled too early there.
We're
Finley.
sleeping.
Yeah,
T.
that's what I'm thinking.
I'll take whatever the first one is if you want.
Yeah, so my first one was a 12, but for some reason it didn't go. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm
you're
at
good.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should be able to edit it there for you.
Damn.
12.
Damn.
Look at that Hector with that 20. Whoa,
Oh, cool.
what's going on here? Something opened up. Lose that.
We got 2 nat 1s, guys.
We got this.
Great start, is it? There's also 2 Dans. Let's get rid of 1 Dan and a key.
Oh, you
So,
got rid of
guys
the one
are-
that I can move. I can't move the other one.
Can you move this one?
I cannot move that one.
Oh, good.
Oh,
So I'll delete that one. You bring in the other one.
So I'm like near the front. Sort of thing. Okay.
Fantastic.
I can't move either of my guys.
Game's paused. It's still
Yeah,
paused.
game pause.
Now you
Ah.
guys should be fine. You guys should now
Yeah,
be able
yeah.
to move them.
We're chilling.
Good. And delete the one that you don't want, please.
A mirror image.
Yeah, you've suddenly duplicated yourself. You've learnt from that last encounter. What am I gonna do? You guys are too
I'll
powerful.
delete it.
All right, I'll delete this one. Done. Fantastic. So you begin to look around you as you hear a rustle from the woods around, and you realize that you are not alone in this place. You see several creatures around you, which most of you don't recognize, but if you can sort of see that these creatures are what they describe as kobolds. They seem to be creatures that are scaled like a lizard that has grown legs and has grown a chance to speak. You see these creatures peek out from the trees as they all begin to swarm you from around the space. Let's chuck a couple of those on there to really get things started.
And Hector will call out, Finry, what is this? What have you stopped us for?
Kobolds. Sorry.
Kobolds?
A bug flew in my mouth. Yeah. Yeah. Kobolds. There are kobolds. They've set a trap. Everyone, be on your guard.
Anything we
Actually-
need to know about ridding this evil?
Oh yeah. If you kill them, they'll stop bothering us.
A
Dumbass.
classic.
If we're still like getting warnings from Finry, do we have a chance to cast any pre-spells since we're getting ready?
The initiative has started. Because of the yell, they were aware that their trap had been sprung. So they will be able to act as you
Smart.
would. If
Cool.
there was a
Okay.
whisper,
Cool.
I would take that, but there definitely was not.
Okay.
Let's get them all rolled into the initiative.
Oh my
At the
god.
top of the order, we have Hector Hargraves with that 20. What are you
Do it.
going to do?
Do I? Oh, there they are. Hector just reacting since he's been mucking around with these bracer of late. He's just going to flick it up and just pull the trigger, and it's firing straight at this guy right here.
Beautiful. Let's see the magic dice go.
Oh my god, so many clicks. For a 14 to hit.
The creature that you see in front of you carrying a large metal shield.
Shit.
It hits the shield as it deflects off, and you hear him yell, "I am going to kill you."
Just like and points to Finry. It was him, and then bolts behind Raya.
Next up on the order, we have the first of the kobolds, who will be jumping in and causing some chaos. You see that as you run, you feel the heat of a spell behind you, as you feel a ray of scorch come towards you. And it is going to hit with a 19, a 23 to hit.
To who? Me?
To you.
Oh yes, a 23 will absolutely hit.
Beautiful. And with that, it is going to deal 5 points of fire damage. This thing fires out towards you.
Hey, DM, my initiative of 12 disappeared, so I just had to re-roll it.
Cool. Let me just... It should be in the right order now. Yeah,
Yep.
you'll be right.
Yep, sweet.
Cool, yeah. So, this thing fires at you as this bolt of fire. And additionally, as you're running, Finry, you feel another bolt of fire hurl towards you from this creature. Does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, ow, rude.
As this bolt of fire fires out, you take 4 points of fire damage.
Ow, I just got this coat tailored, you fuck.
We will eat your remains for dinner.
Bring it on, bitch. And I get myself.
I will get vengeance on you for that. Next up, one of the two shielded kobolds start rushing towards the party. You see this one running to protect his group against you, Finry. As running up towards you, you just see this spear come out of the shield, hitting towards you. This thing strike, hitting quite a few times, trying to bring you down. A 21 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Beautiful. And then an 8, which I assume doesn't hit.
The 8 does not hit.
As the spear stab, you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Another 4. I'm just look at him and I'm like, you're first.
All right. He says, I'm going to enjoy nibbling on your bones.
Weirdest proposition ever.
The other one, also shielded, runs in towards Raya. Shield up. Again, the spear begins to tink, 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 come out towards you in a fury, trying to take down their prey. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Awesome. And the next one is a nat 1, so that one will not be hitting today. As the one spear tink comes through, it also deals 4 points of piercing damage to you, Raya. Next up in the turn order, we have Asteria as the kobolds begin to attack from around the party. Asteria, are you with us? I will take that as a no. I'll let you jump in when you are with us once again. a kobold, seeing Asteria taking a lapse, begins to rush into the fray. A slingshot being prepared, wrapping around and letting it go right towards you, Flynn, at the
Hello?
front of this party. Sorry, Finry.
Finry.
Flynn. I've been reading another fantasy book which had like a roguish character
Oh.
called Flynn.
Hello?
Got a huckleberry. Yeah, we can hear you, Angel.
We've got you back. The one of the fire shots misses as you see it begin to put another rock in, whirl again, and throwing. Thoof, thoof. Does a 16 hit?
Not if I was able to buy that breastplate.
You were, so it does not.
No, I wasn't able to buy the breastplate, so it's fine. It hits me. It hits me.
Damn.
Yeah.
As it hits you, you take a delightful 8 points of piercing damage.
I'm going to use my reaction to uncanny dodge and reduce it to 4.
Very nice. Dodging out of the way, it just grazes your arm instead of the full frontal attack that it would have had. Now, Asteria, what are you doing?
I'll sleep. Of course, I'm gonna hit him with my guiding bolt. I'm gonna
Go for
hit
it.
the one next to Finry.
Love it, love it. Yeah, loud and clear.
Can you
Go
hear
ahead.
me? Wait. 20.
That hits.
And
Let's
I'm gonna use my longbow to do it. So
Awesome.
that
let's see those hits.
roll to 23.
Yeah, it hits.
So it's gonna be.
Isn't there a massive delay?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm just like having a conversation that I thought I already had.
4d6. Let me just.
Beautiful. Those are big damage numbers. As the kobold is smacked, but
Sorry,
not.
I know. I'm
before-
just waiting for it to
not
roll.
killing it outright as the creature continues to torment the front. Awesome. Next up in our turn order, we have Finry Flattop.
So,
What's your bonus action?
She's on the moon.
Just got a wild check into my archer form.
Awesome. So you are now archer formed. Awesome. Finry, what are you doing?
so guiding bolt, does that give me advantage on my attack roll?
It does.
Yeah, excellent. I'm just going to look at this little shit in front of me who just came up and stabbed me for no good reason. And I'm just gonna fork him to death.
Let's do it.
Oh no, that was supposed to be with advantage. Okay, so that's not going to hit, but I have advantage, so let's do another one.
That hits.
That's 21 to hit.
Let's see some damage.
Cool. So I get my sneak attack with that. So he's probably not going to like that. Damage.
Will you be able to sneak attack a smite eventually?
I get. Yes, I can. I can stack it.
Wow.
But I'm so happy with it.
That's
So there's that, and then I get 3d6 for my. Nope, not +3. Stop that. So, 8 + 8, so 16 points of damage. Is he still alive?
He is.
Cool. I'm going to use my bonus action to hit him again.
Nice.
But this one without advantage. This is be a straight one.
That
18,
hits.
18 to hit.
Hits.
Excellent.
Those magic weapons come in clutch.
Oh, yeah. For another 9 points of damage.
Good turn. This guy is bloodied now as you slam him with all that you've got.
I do. I fork him good.
So I'll put him a little medical symbol there showing that he needs some urgent care.
I'll
as
give him
he-
some care.
He says, I will still get a chance to nibble on your bones.
Dude, it sounds super sexual when you say it like that.
I don't know what you're talking about. One of the other kobolds again approaches the party as seeing you there attacking the shield bearer, begins to unleash a barrage of rocks towards you from their sling. As the rocks twunk, twunk, come out of the sling. An 18 to hit and a 22.
They'll both hit.
Awesome. So let us do the damage for those two. Boom. Boom. Nice. So the first one deals 6 points of piercing damage. Dunk. And the second one does 7 bludgeoning as a dunk, a bit of a bigger rock that has a bit of a thunk.
Okay. Cool.
Beautifully done. The kobolds begin to surround you, seeing the weakness in their prey. Are you bloodied yet, Finry?
What constitutes bloodied?
Half health.
Half health? Oh, yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, you see their snouts in the air as they smell the blood, and it sends them all into a bit of a frenzy. Next up, with this frenzy in the air, the other kobold actually charges forward towards you and begins to pull out a dagger, trying to take you out as it stabs twice into your ribcage. That one is a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
And a 6.
A 6 will not hit.
So with that stab, another 6 points of piercing damage in the side.
You're going to give burn my reaction to halve that to 3.
Nice. As they keep assaulting you. And one of the kobolds yells from below you, "I've got this one. I've been preparing this thing special just for you."
Oh, so sexual. So gross.
You see this guy pull out a pocket cannon, a little invention that seems to be of his own making, a bit crude in design, but awfully functional. As he begins to aim it at you, just this plonks it on the ground, lines it up just right, and just doof, as this thing just fires out towards you.
Which one's this one?
He's the one down south, so this one I'm pointing at right now.
Okay.
With an 18 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
Awesome. As this thing does, boof, 12 points of bludgeoning damage as this little pocket rocket just bam. He says, "How'd you like a taste of my genius?"
As I fade into unconsciousness, I just look back at him and I'm like, "You're a dick." As I commented in Twitch, but I fucking survived a god being smited twice, and I'm taken out by fucking kobolds.
Isn't that just the way of life? Once you fail all 3 of these saves,
I know, right? Like, I'm fucking done.
Oh, that would be priceless. Next up, Malkis, you're up.
Malkis dives out of the carriage, runs 10 feet over here. If I can click my guy, instructs my imp. Quick, the button. It presses the button.
It smiles mischievously and slaps the button as darkness envelops you.
His one action he will ever only perform his entire existence. Seeing the kobold right in front of me, I cast Hex upon it. So it has disadvantage on wisdom saves now, we'll say. Oh, wisdom checks, sorry, ability checks.
Which
and
one's
then
that one, sorry?
I will, this one right here.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
It's the first one. Cool. And then the all familiar purple magic comes from my hand as I Eldritch Blast him.
Classic.
Does a
Ooh.
18 hit.
It does.
Lovely. it will take
Far out.
23 points of damage.
Yeah, it's obliterated. Your magic consumes it, and a dust
Nice.
just settles over Finry's unconscious body.
Lovely. I smile to myself. And that's it.
Beautiful. So next up in our turn order, we have Rhea.
All right. Having missed out on a lot of battle for a while, I'm going to step up and learn how to use this game next to this shield bearer, and I'm going to drop this new Great X that I have straight down on top in the background.
Beautiful. Let's see a cleave.
Hoorah, normal roll.
A
14.
14 does not hit, unfortunately. The shield again just manages to come up in time to block the blow. You see it tremble under the might, but it is not yet wounded.
And with that complete frustration, I'm going to pound my chest for my bonus action and cast Shield of Faith, giving me +2 to my AC.
Seems like a good call. Anything else in your turn?
That is me done and cooked.
Awesome. Dr. Harmon Rab, what's the Master of Death up to?
Less deathly things than you might imagine. The doctor is just going to take a small step forward and kind of kick Finry, and while he's kicking, I'm going to cast Spare the Dying. So he'll be returned to 0 hit points, and he becomes stable.
Not today, Finry, not today.
Get up, Finry! Get up! It's a bloody kobold. You just...
I'm praying.
Praying for you was a bit of a
kick him
double-edged
again.
sword. Like, I wouldn't rely on it as a get-out-of-jail freaker.
I kick him again as I hear him mumbling. I don't know what he said, but I there's an improvement. It's definitely improvement. So I just kick him again, just for the hell of it. And that's it. I'm done. I'm good there.
Awesome. As we finish the first round of combat, we are up again at the top of the order with Hector Hargreaves.
Hector, having just been scorched by the Muppet who's now bleeding, he's like, "Oh, fuck you and your fire!" And he throws a firebolt back at that dude. It's in front of Finry.
Awesome.
Hopefully this one will hit.
It does. Yeah, it turns out a +7 is a pretty good modifier.
Yeah.
For 10 points of damage.
Oof. How do you want to do it?
Oh, just
Nice.
pulling out a vial of stuff with like a spinning cyclone of fire. He just chucks this vial at this dude and just watches him incinerate.
Beautiful. As
Very
this thing
cool.
goes up in absolute flames, burning, and he yells, "I won't get to eat my precious meal." And he falls to the ground very
And
much.
Still sexual.
After throwing that and watching him fry, Hector is just bolting away, just like, yeah, chewing them bones, just hiding behind a stereo now.
Very nice job as always. Let me just remove some
Behind
of
my
these guys
horse.
from
Yep, whatever you've got.
Majestic Warhorse, just chill it out. All right, next up we have the Kobold Sorcerer down to the south here, who spies the obvious efficiency of your magics, doubling their conviction to take you down. You see them line up another shot at you around the tree, as you see again the scorching ray arch towards your body. As this thing makes its way around, you see it miss completely as it hits the full brunt of the tree. Only a small bit of heat emanating from the side, what would have normally hit you. The creature yells in a language that you do not understand, seemingly in frustration, as a secondary bolt of fire begins to arc towards you. Does a 20 hit?
Is that throwing at me again?
Yes.
Oh yeah, 20 definitely hits.
Beautiful. With that, 10 points of fire damage
Oof.
around the side of the tree as this creature tries to take you out for what you've done to their troops.
Fair? Burn! It burns!
As that fire arcs forward, the dragon shield kobold, looking at you, Rhea, a worthy combatant, as you hear it cackle as it attempts to bring you down with a spear barrage. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Awesome. As it attacks you with the spear, it's going to deal 11 points of piercing damage as the spear gets a really nice hook over that shield. As you take the full brunt of his kobold might. Next up, Asteria. Awesome. Next up, the kobold.
She's on the moon again.
Sweet. So as again, Asteria watches beautifully over the battlefield, readying an action that will no doubt be impactful.
Traumatized from the gnome.
The delay is epic.
It's just of a proportion unheard of. At this point, if you could just send me a letter by Oz Post. So the kobold who sees all this happening is going to also rush forward and release a sling bolt towards you, Hector.
You're up next.
In a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And let's just get that sling rolling as these two small pebbles with extreme velocity come firing towards you. We've got a 15 and a 17 to hit.
Oh, they both hit.
They both hit. Okay. Let's roll for damage. As you take 12 points of damage from these two rocks, as they come out towards you from the kobolds in the back. Next up, we have Asteria. Are you with us?
Yeah. So, was the sorcerer kobold undercover?
This is the sorcerer kobold here. You can see them.
Yeah. Does he have cover? Like, do the bushes cover
probably
him, or is that
half
just
cover,
the map?
Considering
Okay,
they're
that's fine.
behind the
Can
trees.
I hit the kobold? That's fine. I'm gonna hit the kobold in front of Rhea.
Sure.
Why, is he dead?
No,
Okay.
he's fine. Go for it.
Like, did I miss something?
Yeah, no, the humor is quite intense when you miss the pacing of it. The 12 misses.
12. That's alright. As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word at let me just do, what level can I do? Spells. Can I cast it at, I'll cast it at 2nd level.
Yep.
So that Hector will get 2d4 plus 5 healing.
Wait, which one? Hector?
You're on 0. Don't be
Yeah,
greedy.
Hector.
No.
Finry with an eyeball half hanging out on the floor.
Oh, sorry. Hector's next to me.
It's all right, Finry. We found a kidney further back. You'll be sweet.
Thank you. That's actually what I needed.
She'll move the earth for you at the end of the day.
That's plus 10 for Hector?
Plus 10 for Hector.
Yep. Sorry, guys.
Anything
I
else
didn't
in this
realize
area?
Finry was dead. No, because that's
sorry,
my
he's not
action.
dead, he's
That's
just
my
unconscious.
I'm not dead. I'm unconscious.
Chilling.
He's on 0 HP.
I'm having
got
a nap.
Awesome.
it.
On the
Cozy.
note of nap time, Finry, I guess, like, are you just on 0 until further notice?
I'm on 0 hit points until further notice. So I'm
Sweet. Thank you for your service. I will be passing your turn over. One of the other kobolds rushing forward towards you, Rhea, with that advantage, starting to again bring that dagger in to your back, trying to bring you down with your massive axe overextended. The first attack missing, and so does the second attack. Seemingly, hang on, that's not an advantage. That's the first one. Gotta make sure I get all the chances to hit you here. With a 23,
Yeah, that'll just hit.
we bring the dagger out, stab, as it rolls for 5 points of piercing damage. Think into the back of your armor. Next up, we see the pocket cannon again being aimed. As they spend the turn putting in a ball in the front of this cannon, and you see a new fuse get put in, and the fuse lights. Next up, Malkis, what are you doing your turn?
The all familiar hex gets reapplied on this one right here,
Awesome.
and I will Eldritch Blast him.
Let's see the magic happen.
"26."
26 hits. Big damage incoming.
And just in time, Rhea gets a major blessing from the chat.
Oh,
Hoorah,
good.
inflatable
Very
cat.
nice.
Oh,
Little cat keeping the party alive. So with that, you absolutely demolished this creature again. It is not very nice of you to destroy so many of these poor creatures. They only want to eat and survive.
They're evil.
Beautiful. You take care of them with very little resistance. Anything else in your turn?
That's it.
Beautiful. Next up, we have Rhea.
Continuing my not great hot streak, I'm going to drop my axe back onto the mighty shield dude, the guy below me.
Mhm.
They're just here. I'm going to remember how to do this. Let's try again for good luck. There we go.
Let's hit it. Oh, that's going to do it. Let's roll for some damage.
And with that, as I damage it, I'm going to channel my channel divinity here and rip through it with an extra 15 points of necrotic on top of my damage.
Huge.
So that'll be 26 points of damage.
That is nasty.
15 necrotic.
This thing was full health. And you slice it down and it just begins bleeding profusely. What took its companion ages is now done in one fell swoop.
And with my great axe, anyone I hit with must make a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw at the start of their turn, or they're cursed with all wounds. And cannot be healed for 24 hours, unless it's greater restoration.
On the start of their turn, you said?
Yeah, on the start of must take a DC 12 at the start of their turn. Yep, at the start of their turn.
Well done. Nice work. That is nasty. As it continues to bleed out, we now have Dr. Harmon Rab. Do we have Dr. Harmon? I can see
He's
you, but
muted.
I can't hear you.
He's muted himself.
I didn't realize I was muted. There we go. I'm back. Standard play. Are the two mobs either side of Rhea within 5 feet of each other? Only one square apart?
Yeah.
Is that what? Yeah, probably. They're not in 5 feet. They're just out of 5 feet because they've got 5 space between them.
Okay, so they're not within 5 feet then.
I would say not.
Okay. All right. Just double check a distance then to that, mate. Yeah, sweet. I'm going to go and cast a sapling sting. This one here is the one that is got the pocket cannon, right?
Yes, indeed. Sorry, not that one. The one right at the bottom. So
That one. Okay,
the-
no dramas. Well, I'm going to cast a sapling sting on him. He will need to make a con save, DC 15.
A con save. All right, they will attempt to do just that. Not very constitutional, but a 9.
Great. He falls prone and also takes
Oof,
5 points of damage.
that's
Necrotic
not
damage.
ideal.
No. So hopefully, he's not able to pull the trigger on that hand cannon at the moment.
Well done. Not a bad move. And 5 points of necrotic as the might of Anubis strikes down another who detracts from his will. Anything else in your turn?
Oh, good.
Beautiful. Hector Hargraves at the top of the order.
Who was the one that tried to shoot me with that bloody thing last time?
The fireballs or
Yeah.
the cannon?
The cannon. The guy right
cannon
there.
is the
Okay,
one
he's right
that's
down
now
there.
prone.
Okay, I don't want. He's too far away. Seeing Raya flanked. One of them's damaged, and one of them's destroyed. Right?
No. So the Rayos both are alive.
Oh, okay.
Both around Finry are dead, though.
Okay. Seeing the one on the left-hand side up here.
Yep.
He's going to have to shake the bloody bracer again and then launch it at that guy.
Let's see it go.
Come on.
Come on, bracer. Where is it? Where is it? There we go.
Let's see this new weapon of
Rip and tear, rip and
damage.
tear,
Come
rip and
on.
tear.
Rip and tear.
Ah.
Come on, Hector.
Oh, it was so
The
close.
good news is that it hits. He does not have a shield.
For 4 points of damage,
Nice.
but also a dex save for being grappled, please.
Beautiful. Let me see them make that deck save. They save
Oh, of
with a
course.
20.
I after seeing it hit him, I'm like, oh, well, it kind of works. Take another few steps back.
He is bloodied now, though.
Great.
So we'll put on that little plus sign with the arrows pointing downwards, showing that they're erring on the side of death. And anything else in your turn?
Just take a step or two away further from everyone. Get the hell out of dodge.
The sorcerer jumps forward towards you, peeking out outside of the range of the tree. You see again that fire begin to twirl in their fists.
Oh shit!
As coming towards you is a ray of fire for 13 to hit.
Misses. Yes.
Nice.
As a secondary ball comes towards you, it does not hit you as it again flies by you. Your nimble stature makes it you quite hard to hit, it does seem.
To see these two fireballs are kind of flying past me. Like, it's a good thing I'm small.
She whispers, as it seems like it's right next to you. There'll be plenty of time to hit you when your companions have died.
Ah! No response.
The kobold with the shield, she moves away as well, back into her cover. The kobold with the shield, attempting to bring you down there, is going to try. He's going to make a wisdom save.
Who are you asking? Oh, right.
That's
Rayo.
for checking with Ray. I bet he's.
Yeah.
Natural 20. So he's good. As he attempts to again bring you down with his spear, and he's going to get advantage with that because of the flanking. Let's hit with advantage, attack with advantage. A 20 and a 21 to hit. Assume both hit. 8 points of piercing damage. Stab, stab, as again the spear comes down into your thigh. Next up in the order, we have Asteria.
Have we got an Asteria?
Do we have a stereo?
Asteria.
I'm just going to move that kobold and her around.
Can you hear me?
Yep, there we go.
Yes.
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 And she's gone.
Next up.
$5 says she's forgot to charge her mobile phone.
We have Finry. Thank you for your service. And now now we have Asteria.
Yay. Okay, sorry. Which one's prone again?
The one that's got the symbol of the person falling down the bottom.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Is this one? Is this
that's
one
not gonna
okay?
work.
Like
This
this
is
one's
an
not
audio
damage or
medium.
anything, is he?
What was
Hello?
that, Asteria?
So this, the one on top of Rhea, there's no damage to him, right?
No, very bloodied. Very bloodied.
Very bloodied.
That's what the health
Okay,
with
cool,
the down
that's fine.
symbol is, because their health is bad.
No, I couldn't see it. That's why. No, not that one. The one on top of him.
They're
With
both bloodied.
the symbol on it that has the
They're
down
both
arrows.
The
They're
other one.
both bloodied.
They're both dead. Like, they're both dying.
Oh my god, doesn't matter. So
Misses.
okay, I'll just hit one of them. Yeah, I'll hit this one.
The one on top? The one to the north?
Damn it. I'm gonna use my Cosmic Omen.
That omen?
Where is it? This one. Yes. So I want to use my Cosmic Omen, right? So I roll a dice.
Right.
And then, okay, where is it? Oops.
Nope, that's something.
Oh my god, this thing.
What is that?
Please
6 mean?
be even.
It is.
Yes.
It's a
Okay.
6.
So what that means is, it means I can roll another d6 and add it to my attack roll.
Right. Not great. I'm gonna be honest. That's a total of 12.
God damn it!
And were you attacking the one on
That doesn't
top?
do
Were you
anything.
attacking the one on top?
Yeah.
That hits.
Yes.
It's exactly on
Yes!
the money.
Sweet. Oh my god, that actually worked. Okay, so I'm gonna do a. You know what? I'm just gonna do a straight one of my extra guiding bolts, which is 4d6,
Now make sure to roll those. Don't just put it in the chat.
and it didn't work. Sorry, guys. Yeah.
Love the fast-paced
So
combat. It's so
Oh my
exhilarating.
god.
Those are some damage dice. Well done. You eviscerate them. They are
That's 13.
sliced by the stars from heaven above to be annihilated. And you have killed them. They have been murdered.
And then with my bonus action, I want to hit the one at the bottom. Yeah. Yep. So that's again another one. So the D20, and then plus 9. Hopefully that will work.
It does.
Hey, 23. Sweet. So that's 1d8 plus 5. Oh, nope, that's a 10. That's not what I wanted.
Beautiful. 6 points of damage. Wham! This thing is still
So-
standing.
So
We are
1d8
cooking with
plus
gas.
5. Oh, come on. So 6 damage.
Sexy.
Okay.
Next
At least I
up
got
in the
one
third
kill.
order, we have Malkis.
Oh god.
Malkis, you're mute.
You're
Come on, mate,
muted.
get shit together.
We have been
Oh my
streaming
God.
for over a year, people.
Okay. Malkis sees the kobold right beneath Rhea and thinks to himself, no, I'm going to let Rhea take him. And does the old Hex and Eldritch Blast on this kobold scale sorcerer.
On the sorceress. All right.
Yes.
Let's see that damage. That is insane, the fact that you can get triple advantage.
Elven accuracy.
That hits.
Lovely.
Oh.
There we go. Does 34 do it?
I think that's the highest damage roll we've had ever.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no, it does. Again, just annihilated. This creature just smoke, dust. As like mid fireball, this thing just gets just wiped from the face of existence.
Look down to my sword and caress it.
Oh, there's that sexualness again.
Your sword just speaks to you, and she says, "Well done. You're getting quite good at that now, aren't you?" Rhea, it is now your turn.
Great. I am gonna, in all my rage, place my axe back on my back, walk up to the gentleman below me, and grab him either side of the head. And I'm gonna cast at 3rd level Vampiric Touch. So it's an attack roll, but I can suck the life force out of him.
That's
So,
a very harm move of you.
with a 12, but I don't think that's gonna hit.
That doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Ah.
As you try to touch him, he says, "No, you can't go there. That's my no-no square." And brings up his shield.
And in that
I think I broke
annoyance,
down with that one.
yeah, you broke down beautifully. And in that one, I'm just pissed off. I'm just gonna slap him with the telekinetic.
Fantastic.
So he's just got to make a strength save, DC. What is it, DC 13? Otherwise, he
Okay.
moves 5 feet backwards.
That's potentially a win. He doesn't have too much of a strength. He makes with a 14. As he stands there resolute, he says, "I am about to show you
Fuck, I should have
why
used Major
you
Blessing.
should be feared."
Fuck, I should have used my Major Blessing.
Sorry, Inflatable Cat, you tried, but sometimes the player is just not willing to,
Yeah,
use
sorry.
the hand.
Oh, I just couldn't get
we-
away. I got confused with that's my no-no square.
See, I'm playing another level. This is like me metagaming. I'm distracting you with my bullshit. Dr. Harlan
Hey,
Rab.
that's what I do.
Hey, it's a strategy that's tried and true.
Hey, what? Don't break it if it ain't. Don't fix it. Don't break.
I mean, we're on a pretty good run from Hope isn't a fucking strategy to that's my no-no square.
There's only 2 people up, just to be clear, right? There's the one next to Rod and the one that's prone down the bottom. The rest is
Correct.
dead.
Correct.
Okay, I'm just gonna run up and I'm gonna punch old mate straight in the face. And as I'm punching him, I'm gonna be casting inflict wounds on him.
Nice. Let's see it happen. The guy down the bottom is now no longer prone, though. He has stood up in his turn.
Okay, no worries. There's no reason I'd get advantage on that guy. So to hit,
Dice all over the map.
13 to hit.
It does not. 15 is his AC.
I see. Okay. Well, then I swing and I miss, I guess.
Tink, his shield comes up again. He is very protective of his square of safety, as it were. As we go to the top of the order with Hector Hargreaves.
Where the hell is left? The guy in front of Harm. Shit.
This one here, and
Yeah.
then the cannon boy down the bottom.
That's it. Right. Firstly, how are you looking right now, Finry? Are you pretty messed up? Are you down?
0.
Out to it.
Big fat 0.
That's not typically good, is it? I am going to. Is that touch? No. As a bonus action, I'll throw a healing word at Finry. You know, pulling out this small, round, sort of spherical vial and just launching it like a grenade at Finry.
It's just going to break at his feet.
It's going to sort of just break into him, but the splatter of it kind of absorbs into him.
Nice.
And up he gets for 7 points of healing. And then as an action,
you see like there's a kobold slobbering on you, like in their death, as you lie there on the ground, Finry.
Oh, I've been in worse spots than this. Oh, Hector, you're my favorite.
I know. I call that out. Shut up and get up. I sort of take a few steps forward behind this tree here, pop out and throw a firebolt if I can get a good line of sight between the trees, which I think I can.
Yeah, no, I'll give that to you.
To that guy there. Oh, God.
Oh,
12 points.
It
12
hits.
2 damage. For 7. 7 big points of fire damage.
He has 8 remaining health. You miss it by 1.
And
As
attack behind the tree.
the fire burns, but not fast enough as he aims his cannon right towards you.
I'm behind a tree. I've got cover.
Oh, can it take the tree down? We shall find out.
Fucking cannon.
The kobold that's now surrounded by both death clerics, Rhea and Rhea, as he downs what looks to be a vial of some concoction, and he grimaces as he downs it, and he looks over at you, Hector, and he says, "Mother has given me the power to overcome you all." And you just see him begin to like grow, and his muscles just as his whole body begins to swell. You see his skin ripple, and his whole body begins to expand as his teeth elongate, his eyes bloodshot and red, his ears expanding, growing pointed, and hair beginning to sprout unevenly across his body as he ripples into a muscular mass. He goes, "I'll tear you apart," as he jumps over both of you in a foul swoop. Go ahead and make those attack of opportunities, please. That is a hit with the 22 from Rhea. And a hit from Harm as well. Let's see them come down. 13 from Rhea, a great effort. And nice 7 from Harm as the creature leaps over the two of you and rushes towards Hector, who is over there providing far too much help to the team. Bringing people back from the brink of death, that's a no-go in Kobold Town, apparently. As he leaps towards you, and with a barrage and a flurry of blows, you see claws begin to grow from this creature as he just slice with the 2 attacks coming towards you in a flurry of blows. A 22 to hit.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Critical, and we go for a 9 points of piercing damage. Slashing in this case, as his claws just start tearing into you. And then he's going to try and grab you to tear off a chunk of your skin. As he goes to make a strength contest. So he's going to do that. A strength save, please, from you. Please, Hector.
Oh, this is going to go swimmingly well.
You got this, buddy. You got this.
Nat 20.
Oh no!
That's a 0.
With a -1, that is nasty.
Oh my god.
This creature now,
Oh
as he's
no.
close to you, you smell the necrosis already beginning to form on his body. But he is rippling with muscles as he picks you up, grabs you by his teeth, and just pulls a chunk of flesh off of you.
God, I wish I had a reaction right now.
9 points of piercing damage as it bites into you. And then throws you away, discarded trash. Make a deck save.
Come on, pop up. Oh my god, 4.
Oh no.
Oh no.
12 points of damage as you strike the ground, bludgeoning, doof, and you roll. Doof, 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 doof. And he stalks again, closer to you now as you're thrown backwards, and he says, "My mother will make the kobolds rise. They will take this land, and we will conquer you all." And as he begins to again approach you to try and finish you off, you see his flesh start to peel as flesh starts to fall from different body parts as he lurches forwards again, just in a sort of spasms, pieces falling off. And eventually his body cannot contain his weight as he collapses mere inches from you in a heap, a writhing heap of flesh and bones.
Hector, are you okay?
No response.
Asteria, it is now your turn.
Okay. So I am still on my horse, aren't I? So
You are, yes.
I'm gonna move. I think. How much movement does he have?
60. It just
I
doubles
think
your
he's like
movement.
50. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move here, right? Alright. I can move there.
Yes, sure.
That is
Alright,
movement.
I just need you to tell me
I'll
what
sleep
you're
then.
doing because I cannot respond to you because of the delay. Just be very very assertive and go for it.
Guiding bolt. So yeah, 3rd level guiding bolt.
She 3rd leveled.
Yeah, that'll do it. As you decimate the creature, the stars again slashing it apart, just obliterating the 1 health it had left, and destroys the poor creature into absolute oblivion. And with that, you have all survived your first 2 days on the road.
There's still one
I'm
alive.
going to.
That was the one that Assyria just
Was-
attacked.
No, there's one down here.
No, there's one down the bottom.
Oh, sorry.
The one
this
that I
one's
knocked
there.
prone.
No, that's the one
Yeah,
that
no,
just got wiped out by Asteria.
he's dead now.
That got
Okay.
asteroized
Yeah.
with like way
Cool, must have just
overkill.
been in a translation.
I mean, at this point, she could have attacked a completely different target, and I wouldn't be sure. But I think that's the one. Like, my interpretation was that one died.
I'm gonna run over and check on Hector.
Quick, clerics.
Hector, you okay?
Oh,
Hector, I start shaking his body.
Oh,
And as I do, I'm going to dump 5 hit points into him with my lay on hands. Because I'm a paladin, motherfuckers.
He's Hector like to open his eyes and take a breath. Fucking kobold, where is it? Ready
just
for
look-
this blows.
I looked down at
Finry
my
and go,
hands. I looked down at my hands and I'm like, what the fuck was that?
You basically just did like that electric shock to shot the heart again.
I'm just going to raise my hands and be like, that was cute, and do prayer of healing across everybody.
Just a heal off
Oh.
going on right here.
Yeah.
I don't even know. How did that work?
Healing.
How did...
Yeah, 17 points for everybody.
Holy shit.
Oh, you are...
plus Hector got another 13.
What? 17 plus 13. So another 30. Woohoo! I am feeling fan-friggin-tastic right now.
Yeah, quite a contrast to how you were just before.
Oh, the blood is gone. I'm just like, right, where's the next motherfucker?
It's okay, Hector. You got them. You killed them all.
They're all gone.
Hector, why do they seem so obsessed with you?
Yeah, what'd you say to them?
I didn't say anything to them. I just was going into Finry's defense. It seemed like he was after them to start with, or they were after him. I didn't do anything to them.
No, I've never heard of a kobold speaking or looking like that. What the hell were these things?
Didn't we hear something? You mentioned something, Hector.
Oh shit! You're right, Finry. Yeah, Asteri, remember we're in that bar, you and me, when we were hiding from the guard, and we heard
Oh yeah.
they were talking about these kobolds who were juiced up on crystal juice, making them go
Yes.
super huge.
But okay, but then now he says something about mother. So do you think the crystal is mother?
Hmm.
Or is there actually a bigger one that's
Well-
actually a mother that gave birth?
I
No?
don't know. That's an interesting point. Let me just see what's around here. I'm going to pull out my crystal finder and see if I get any pings in any particular direction.
Where you guys are, there's no immediate source. You notice that the body gives a faint detection of crystal, but more than that, there is no sort of core saturation in the area.
Hmm. No, there's nothing beyond what's
much
here.
Oh. That's so strange. I would like to loot the bodies after watching Finry do this multiple times.
You didn't
like to
see
take note
Finry
and all
loot
through.
that body?
No, like in the past, leading up to all this.
Nope.
Because he's always looting the bodies. So I would like to take note and do it myself.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
What is my investigation? Actions. It is. Sorry. It is investigation. -1. Yay.
High roll.
You got this. Easy.
So slow. -1. But I can roll a d6 afterwards.
Cool. So that was a 5. So max 11. It doesn't go too well for you.
Plus. Damn it.
You're pretty close to max. Yeah, with a 10, you notice that most of the weapons are quite crude. The spears seem to be made out of sticks and branches with metal tied to the front, quite crudely. The slings seem relatively poor in quality. The shields were again made from quite a crude crafting process. You see it's mostly metal that was melted down and reformed and hammered apart, but not very well. The sorceress carries herself well, and noticing the body, you notice
Mhm.
that she had small wings that were protruding from her back.
Oh my goodness! Damn it! I'm not Soraya. Guys, look at this. She has wings. Malkis, you seem to know about kobolds. Have you ever seen one with wings?
No. Do they grow wings?
Raya, Harm, have you guys ever heard of anything like this or seen anything like this?
Doesn't
Wings.
feel quite right.
I've often known wings to be used for flying.
Aren't kobolds basically like big lizards mixed with a dog or something?
And now mixed with a parrot.
Mhm.
Sounds like a small dragon.
A small
Hell's
what?
dragon.
Is this somebody's
It's Dragon.
Lizard, small wings.
While they're jabbering about this, I want to curiously walk over to this guy with a shield
Yeah.
and take a look at the shield if it's something I can actually carry.
It is very heavy. So what's your strength at the moment?
Well, let's have a look.
Because
9?
that'll be the
So-
prime determinant.
A mod of -1?
Yeah, this thing is far too heavy for you.
I just give it a kick and...
Yeah, it
Walk
hurts your
away.
toe.
Okay. Ow. Don't make me take more damage.
Please, it's too much already. So with that, we're probably going to wrap it up for tonight's session, as we uncover a little bit more of the ongoings of the world and make yourselves 2 steps closer to the circle. Join us next week as we continue our journey. Hopefully, the party has a few uneventful days to make some good progress. But knowing them, I think adventure or misadventure follows them wherever they may go.
Unless they're dealing with a god.
Yes. No. I mean, you had nothing like that. Was kobolds. You're planning on taking on the many-armed god of war. We're in for a treat. This is gonna be a great campaign.
I'm excited. That was a good encounter. That was brutal.
That was good.
Yeah, it's been ages since we had a good combat. That was much needed.
Wasn't it like 2 sessions ago we had the
Yeah,
big
one.
2 sessions.
I think it was
in
like
the acid pools?
1 session.
Just
That's
we
right.
all
No,
died.
it's not forever.
We all died.
Oh no, I blocked that, dude. Asteria did nothing during that.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we
you
know.
almost
That never
died from
happened.
drowning.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
It's all right. It's all right, Ahimsa. I, survived a god and then killed by fucking kobolds.
Yeah.
That's-
Turns out the god
that's
didn't
gonna-
have mercy.
Yeah. Next time I'll just talk shit at them a little bit less. That might work better.
Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a character progression for Finry. Like,
Yeah.
how many times will his mouth get him into trouble before he's like, maybe I won't be mouthy at everybody. All right, team. We'll wrap it up there for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Make sure to keep on top of socials as we look at doing a recap during this next week. Hopefully, there'll be some fun discussions and chats about what went on, what everything means, and what the party has gleaned so far about the ongoing plot that's unfurling in front of them. And we'll see everybody again next Thursday as we continue our journey through Trankasha and the Call of the Seven Rings.
Bye, everyone.
Night.
Lovely.
Bye.
See you next time.
Night.